Hey everyone! If you're watching this video, you probably need to bypass or trick your car's rear oxygen sensor for some reason. Maybe your catalytic converter is bad and is throwing a P420 check engine code. Or perhaps your O2 sensor is malfunctioning. Whatever the reason, I'm going to teach you 3 methods you can use to bypass or trick your O2 sensor so your engine runs properly. These methods involve using an O2 sensor simulator, adding a resistor, or installing an O2 sensor extender or adapter. I'll explain how each method works, the materials you need, and walk through the step-by-step process. Let's get started. Method 1. Using an O2 sensor simulator. The first method is to use an O2 sensor simulator, also called a dummy O2 sensor. This is a little circuit board device that plugs right into your sensor connector and simulates the signal of a working O2 sensor. It tricks your engine computer into thinking the rear sensor is working properly even if your catalytic converter is bad. This prevents the P0420 code from turning on your check engine light. To install an O2 simulator, you simply unplug the rear O2 sensor, plug the simulator into the connector in its place, and that's it. It's super easy. You can find these simulators online or at your local auto parts store for around $20.50. Definitely the easiest way to bypass your rear O2 sensor. Method 2. Bypassing with a resistor. The second method is to bypass the O2 sensor's heater circuit using a resistor. The heated O2 sensor has 2 circuits, a signal circuit and a heater circuit. The heater circuit is what heats up the sensor so it operates properly. If this circuit malfunctions, you'll get an engine code related to the heater circuit. Bypassing it with a resistor tricks the computer into thinking the heater is still working. To do this, locate the 2 wires for the heater circuit and solder a 5 to 10 ohm resistor between them. Then just wrap it with electrical tape. With the resistor installed, the computer will think the O2 sensor heater is still working properly. Method 3. Using an O2 sensor extender. The third method is to install an O2 sensor extender or adapter. Extenders are used to space out the O2 sensor further from the exhaust. This causes the sensor to read less oxygen in the exhaust gases. It tricks the computer into thinking the catalytic converter is working well and prevents P0420 codes. To install an extender, unplug the rear O2 sensor, screw the extender into the bung, and plug the sensor into the extender. Some people may not recommend extenders for emissions testing, so keep that in mind. But it works great to turn off the check engine light. Pros and cons. Now let's recap the pros and cons of each method. The O2 simulator is the easiest install. Just unplug and plug in. But it is an extra device you have to buy. The resistor costs almost nothing but takes more work to solder and tape up. And the extender costs a little more, but simply extends the sensor further from the exhaust. So in summary, O2 simulator, easiest install, but costs more. Resistor, cheaper, but more DIY work. Extender, moderate cost and install. Whichever method you choose, be sure to clear the check engine code afterwards so the light stays off. And as always, consult your owner's manual for the most accurate info. Alright guys, that wraps up this O2 sensor bypass tutorial. Let me know if you have any other questions. And if this video helped you out, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.